freaking 1. Are you freaking ready? I said freaking twice.
Yeah, stop
That's
it.
number 3.
Day 1.
Day 1. Starting off strong.
Very strong.
We're gonna do a delt and chest workout. I like to call this.
Shoulders.
No. Some shoulders is when it's chest then shoulders. This would be dest. Today is dest day.
No, today is
Dest.
delts and
Delts
chest.
with a little bit of chest.
We're going to be working out a push day twice a week. So this is the first of your 2. Now we're going to start this trainer with something very exciting you guys may have seen. We call it our little quad set. The concept of this was that a lot of times Dana and I don't have time, and being on the road, we need intensity. This is something that sort of forces you to have intensity, and it's something you can play off of one another. We've done this set, we generally use the same weight. So what Dana does is she would do 10 behind the head neck press, 10 behind the neck shoulder press, 10 in front of the
I
neck.
just realized what you said.
Yeah, I know, I'm a
neck
fucking
press.
mess. So 10 behind the head, 10 in front of the head, 10 front raise, and 10 uprights, all with a straight bar. Now, Dana's doing it with 10s on each side. 10 reps, good for you?
Yeah, so normally what I would try to do is, since we're doing 4 sets of this is usually like my startup weight, then I'll throw like 5s on, and then I'll work up to usually 2 10s on each side. And then for the last one, that usually completely exhausts me, and then I'll go back down with my starting weight. So you're almost like pyramiding up, and then I pyramid back down a little bit.
Now the cool thing about this, because it is such a giant set, I don't like rests in between. So what I'll do is I'll pick up the same weight Dana does, and I'll just do double her reps. So I'll hit 20, 20, 20, 20. It wrecks you, man. Like, you can rest, you can take a couple breathers, but the cool thing is you have a partner with you that is 100% pushing you. So when Dana's going, I know she needs my help to get through the set. When I'm going, I need her help. And a lot of this trainer is going to have that. It's going to have a lot of interaction between the 2 people working out. I think it's a crucial part of training is sort of having your other, whether it's your bro, whether it's your girl, whether it's your wife, whoever the fuck it is. I think it's important to have somebody pushing you a little bit. Mm-hmm. Next up, another partner exercise, a little more shoulder. We are doing lateral raises. Lateral raises are something that you're known for.
I love laterals. I have so many different little tricks and tips, and this is actually one that was your tip and trick.
Ooh.
That you taught me.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a pretty strict lateral raise for about 10 reps. We'll do 4 sets. And then your partner is going to manually give you resistance for about another 10. And that's resistance on the way up and resistance on the way down. It's sort of like an interesting way to do a drop set. You sort of get to fuck with one another.
You can also you can tell when they're really starting to fatigue, and like by the end of it, like he wasn't pushing nearly as hard by the end. So he started off really, really strong and then kind of
Yeah, you work with them at one point in time, like you won't even be pushing, you're just touching their arms, but they're that fatigued. It's a really great way to burn it out. After that, a little more on the chest side, we're going to do closed grip bench.
But also supersetting that with one of my favorite things, because it's so easy to just pick up a weight. And since we are with a close grip bench, you're going to be hitting your front delts pretty good there too. We're going to go immediately right into a front plate raise. Just doing it.
Yeah.
And go to
So we're
failure.
going to do 4 sets of 10. With the 45, once again, I do a lot more than her, so go to failure. After that, we're going to do a dumbbell clean and press, which this is more, in every single workout we're trying to have an athletic movement. This is more of an athletic movement. It's an interesting the fuck do you call this? Multi-compound? I don't even know. But
very compact.
we're pulling from the floor, pulling up into a shoulder press, and then switching arms. Did you decide how many we're doing of this?
No.
I think we're doing 20 total. We're doing 10 each arm for 4 sets.
And then obviously, like if you get to, like this might be a very, very new exercise for you. And you're also using a full body. So it's almost like a dead into an upright row, clean and press. And then you switch to the other side. So as I go up in my sets, most of the time I kind of do the same thing like I did with the quad set. I will add weight, and then usually the last one I'll drop back down.
Or you can just stay lighter and move faster and use it as more an agility thing. Based on how you're feeling, you're probably going to be wrecked. Which brings us to the end of the first day. Hopefully you make it through it.
Hopefully, you will make it through it.
And good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow. Right, tomorrow? Cool.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be aggressive, but fuck.
Legs.